Hello there, this is DBT and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite. And today we're gonna be talking about the card that you see on the screen right now, and that is the Ford Shelby Super Snake, what's basically the highest ranked muscle car in the entirety of the game and the second highest ranked Ford. So that's kind of curious, but of course this is because the special event for this car just started, and well, we're gonna have a look at it, but also we'll take the opportunity to grab it in multiplayer because there's a free try, so why not? But before I jump into it, if you like my content, please hit the like button on this video right now, because when you do this, you're telling YouTube this is worth recommending to more people, and in that way the channel can continue growing, be discovered and all of that, and that keeps me going and making more videos. So go ahead, do it for DBT and for the content. But alright, so, also subscribe, why not? It's free. But alright, let's have a quick look at the special event. Now, like I said, this started just today. This event is going to be running for 20 days, and well, we kind of already knew some of the details as to what was going to be required. First thing that I gotta say about this is that this livery for the car, I actually do find it to be pretty cool looking. Listen, I'm not particularly for or against Avenged Sevenfold. I don't know the band and whatnot, but definitely these graphics that they put on the car for this special event, for this livery, looks pretty dope. I do like the hood and all of that. It looks kind of cool. Of course, this is a special livery for the event. Normally the car is without this livery. But anyway, so like I said, we already kind of knew what were going to be the requirements for this event. We have the Porsche RSR, we have the Glickenhaus 004, we got the McLaren GT, the Kepler Motion, and the Lotus ER9. Now, of all of these cars, really the rarest is going to be the Lotus ER9, so that might give a little bit of problems in terms of progress in the event. But actually, the 2 times that you get to drive this car, or well, the stages for this car, are free tries. So that is something to keep in mind, though obviously that means that you're only going to be able to get oh, look, over here actually you won't be able to get anything, because if you don't have the car 4 stars, you don't get anything. You get a free try of the car, but you won't get any conditions, so oof. But anyway, so I would go into the details all of this, but really a user on Reddit by the name of Successful Fish 4037 has been doing this really fancy calculators to see how much progress you will be able to make in these special events. So let me show that to you. Honestly, the way that he did this is super simple, really good to see, really cool. So over here it gives you, or it shows you the cars that are required. Actually, can I zoom this in? Aha, I zoomed it in. Okay, perfect. So over here you get to see what cars are required, and over here you can enter what amount of stars you have it at. If you have it locked, or if you have it at some amount of stars, same for all of the cars. And depending on that is how much you're gonna be able to get from this. So for example, in my case, have this Carrera, I believe, like at 3 stars. The Glickenhaus, I do have it at 5 stars. The McLaren GT, I believe I have it at 3 or 4, not 100% sure. The Kepler Motion, I don't believe that I own it. In the Lotus ER9, technically at 1 star. I don't own it, but you know, with the free price of 1 star, this is why it goes like that. So over here, and obviously the Ford Super Snake, well, completely locked. So over here, it shows you how this is set up. I would, if I may give a little bit of a feedback to Successful Fish, can we add some shade around this? Because it's a little bit difficult to read. But anyway, I know they have the outlines, but anyway. So over here, you can see how many conditions I'll be able to do, what is going to be my final stage that I'll be able to access, what else I'll be able to get from this, the blueprints and whatnot. So this is a very, very, very useful type of website. He has done this for several events. This is super useful. I'll leave the link to both his Reddit post so that you can upvote it, so that more people see it, and also the link directly to the website. Oh no, actually I think I just leave it for the Reddit so you visit it. Yeah. So anyway, if you want to check it out, I'll leave the link over there. Once again, shout out to Successful Fish 4037 for doing this. He's doing some amazing work right there. So I believe that the way to look at this particular event is that if you have gone premium a couple of times with the Racing Pass, not Racing Pass, excuse me, the Unite Pass, you will be able to own this in the Kepler, which I believe have been Unite Pass or Legend Pass cars. So you'll be able to make some progress over here. The car needs 70 blueprints to unlock, and if you own the car, I think you get like 50 blueprints or something. At the end of the day, the idea, of course, is for you to spend tokens. So long as you do 156, I believe, conditions, you will unlock the packs to buy blueprints for the car directly for the Ford Shelby. So if you're really interested, that's how you get to do it. Now, let's have a quick look at the stats, because I think it's a peculiar car. Now, I've already talked about this car before when we saw the patch notes and all of that stuff, but just as a quick overview, once again, Class A car, 6 stars, that means normally 3 fuel, rank of 4350, so it is kind of high, on the high end, but not insanely high. Top speed of 363 is not particularly fast for Class A. Acceleration of 85 is actually really good. Handling of 70, almost 76, it's also pretty good. And Nitro is where it's like, okay, it's not super strong. So overall, it does seem to me like this is a mostly balanced but acceleration-focused car. How is that going to perform against, the other cars in Class A normally? I really don't know, but that's why I said that we're going to be testing it out in multiplayer, because like I mentioned, there's a free try for the car, and of course, we're going to take the opportunity to drive it. This is, of course, in MP2, and oh boy, as usual, you have to navigate until you find the car, or you apply a filter, but I know where it is, so there we go. So over here, you can see, well, I mean, when you compare it, it's even lower ranked than the Revuelto, but once again, that kind of tells you how this entire system of the rank makes very little sense, but either way. So let's try it in multiplayer and see what we can do. Alright, that started really quickly. Very nice. I haven't driven this car once. In fact, once I saw what were going to be the free tries of this season, I just went straight ahead into trying the Lotus ER9 because I find that car very, very interesting looking. You know how I be with racing cars and very extreme looking cars. This Ford Shelby, listen, I understand some people do really like this style of cars. It's not particularly my thing. It's actually why I mentioned at the start of the video that this is a very highly ranked muscle car. You don't really see often super highly ranked muscle cars in the Asphalt games. But hey, here you go, you have this now. This engine sound, by the way, has never convinced me, but it is what it is. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see how this feels. From the 39 seconds that I've been driving this car, it definitely feels like a comfortable car, it doesn't feel like to be like a very difficult car to drive. And like I was saying, that's kind of what I'm thinking about this. It's like one of those comfy type of cars. Maybe not a straight up like touch drivable level of comfiness, but still nothing insanely difficult to drive since it's not insanely fast. It has some pretty decent nitro. It has some pretty good handling. Did I just overtake everybody? Let's go. Can I keep it though? Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can keep this. The drift is nothing to write home about. It's not bad. I mean, it feels okay. But yeah, look at that over there. I don't know if I did it wrong or why, but that one felt considerably wide. But all right, that's gonna be a first one. And yeah, this is team mode again. I've talked about it before. I've talked about team mode before and how it doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But hey, there it is. We still lost even though I got the W. It's fine. That's how this goes. Ooh, Auckland. Okay, you know that I like Auckland, so let's see how we do over here. A muscle car in a racetrack. Alright, listen. I really hold no hate for muscle cars, alright? In fact, I do think they're pretty good looking. But, they're just not my thing. Kinda, one can't help but to laugh a little bit about the horror. Oh god! Oh, Jesus Christ. The horrible fame that these cars and their drivers can have. But anyway, so yeah, I do find it a little bit curious to be this highly ranked, but I'm not complaining. Hey, listen, I know that if I was a huge fan of this type of cars, I would be very happy to see this, so that's kind of cool. Though visually speaking, and again, this shows. Oh god! Hold up. Let the rocket shot. I'm not trying to knock him down. I was just trying to get my nitro going. Hold up. Yep, the overtake. Let's go. See, I'm telling you, if I shut up, I get to actually focus a little bit on the race. Alright, that's another first. What was that? The neon something? Which one was it? I don't know. There's like 3 neons right now, and I've lost. Oh yeah, GTR Neon Edition, Lotus ER9, Cyan, Shelby, Sorpasso, GTA Hispano, and a Lotus ER9. By the way, I was really surprised about the ER9. I might make a video on it soon. Okay, now we have gotten into a top speed track, so this is where I may suffer a little bit. I do believe... wait a second. 63, 73, 80. I think the Lotus ER9 and this car probably are very similar in top speed, even with the nitro. Though that Surpass is definitely faster, so yeah, that might destroy us over here, but let's see how we do. So yeah, so far from when I've been driving this car, the couple races that I've done, I'm gonna tell you, this feels like a very easy to drive car, and just in the sense that, it doesn't seem, oh god, hyper extreme in any particular way, and that makes it just a comfy car. And I can appreciate that, but isn't that a little bit, and it's the antithesis of how muscle cars tend to be? Again, I don't know too much about them, so if anybody over here is a muscle car fan, you'll have to correct me, but aren't muscle cars generally known for having a ton of power, but generally being a little bit unwieldy because they're not so focused on arrows, so they're not about handling and cornering and whatnot. They're more about, oh jeez, man, more about raw power than anything else. So I would expect this car to be kind of unwieldy, but then again, who knows? Maybe the Shelby Super Snake version, it's a further improved one with amazing handling and add-on. Man, that's gonna be another W, isn't it? Let's go. All right. Listen, I don't know if it's because suddenly I started driving better, or suddenly my opponents started driving worse, or this car's really that good, but that's gonna be three W's in a row. And if you watch my content, you know that this is not normal. So what is going on? All right, there's a ER9 GTR Neon Edition, ER9 GTR Neon Edition, Regera, Jesus, Sorpasso, and an ER9 again. The Regera and Sorpasso should have absolutely destroyed us over here, but hey, you know what? I'll take the W. Come to think about it, isn't the Nissan, that one, the Neon Edition Class S? Huh. I don't know. I really haven't looked at the stats of that car in a very long time, so it's not like I could tell, like, oh yeah, it's slower or faster, or it's this or that. No idea, but hey, let's see. So in this one, there's a lot of those GTR Neons, so let's see what we can do here. I'm telling you, I'm actually enjoying the process of driving this thing. It seems pretty... very nice. Like I said, not particularly fast, but with that acceleration... Oh, I should have gone for the jump. My bad. Oh, don't knock me down. Don't knock me down. Micro. Alright, get back into second place. Alright, well, you know, can't win them all. But at least I didn't manage to make it back. So that's kind of neat. A little bit longer, maybe I could have gotten past him. But hey, it's fine. Second place, I can live with it. That's alright. Defeated by, look at that. It was 1, 2, 3, 5. No, wait. 6 Neon Edition. The only different cars were the Shelby and the GTA Spano. Alright, well, we're learning something. What? I don't know, but we're learning. Oh, and in case you, like myself, are curious about the color options for this car, well, it only comes in blue and red, so let's try it out a little bit on red. And of course, for the decal, it has the Avenge 741, which, like I said, I think it looks pretty cool. But hey, I don't have it, so that's what we're gonna just go with the red. And out of curiosity, I did check the stats of the Nissan GTR Neon Edition, because it's right here. And it's actually a very similar car, like 2 kilometers slower, tiny bit better acceleration, well, considerable, 2 points of acceleration better handling, and better nitro. So in theory, this is a better car, but hey, like I said, I'm not complaining. This car is actually doing some work over here. I love it. Okay, so we've tested it in a little bit of top speed and mid-twist, but now it's time to put it to the test on proper twist in Osaka. So let's see how we do over here. This is gonna be the test for the drift and all of that, so, or in general, the handling. Like I said, actually the handling on this car does seem pretty good. So, in theory, this track shouldn't be too much of a problem for the car, but let's see. Can it floaty, by the way? I have no idea. You're gonna have to let me know in the comments. Like I've explained in a bunch of videos already, I've been very slowly trying to get a little bit more of knowledge when it comes to the floaties and whatnot, so still, I'm very much a noob in that particular topic, so you guys are gonna have to be the ones to tell me, like, yes, DBT, or no, DBT. This does or does not floating. Who knows? I'm not good at it to figure it out yet. I'm telling you, that Lotus CR9 is actually... Once again, I looked at the stats, and I'm like, man, that thing, dude. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Where was I hit? Oh, no. I'm fine. I was gonna say, does it make sense for the ER9 to be defeating me over here, just in the sense of, is it a more agile car? But honestly, I don't know. I do believe it should be about the same speed, I think. Alright, I'll take the second place, it's fine. Yeah, so, how agile is this thing? Whoa, okay. Agile enough, I would say, you know, nothing extraordinary, but hey. Yeah, so got defeated by an ER9, but beat the GTA Spano, ER9 Sorpasso, ER9 Sorpasso, and a Shelby Super Snake. Ooh, we continue our tour in Asia. Look at that, we're back in the top speed track over here. And once again, I would expect the Sorpasso to beat us, but let's see how we do. I'm gonna try to focus a little bit more on the race here. I've said it a bunch of times, and I know that it sounds like massive cope. The more I talk in a video, the less attention I'm paying to the race. So, or rather, the more I talk in a race, the less, you know what I mean. Don't want to see what I can do when I try to focus a little bit. Man, those two dudes are not letting off, huh? Wait up, did I just overtake one? Did they? No, I didn't. I shouldn't have drifted there. The overtake, let's go! Come on, if I can keep the second place, our team wins this race. For once, I suppose I'm caring about our team. Okay, I saw it doing a little bit of that thing where it pops the wheels quite up. Can this car floaty? That's the real question. All right, second place, not too bad. I'll take it. And we made our team win. Let's go. GTR Neon Edition was the one that beat me, but I did beat another. Neon Edition, Sorpasso, 2 ER9s, a GTA Spano, and another Sorpasso. Damn. These races are... I'm finding these races incredibly balanced somehow. How is this happening? I don't know. Alright, and I'm also getting into these races really, really quickly, so that's kind of neat. Alright, I'm gonna try to shut up again and try to focus here. I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest, what cars are here. Do I see a Chiron right there? Oof. I mean, given the rank, it kind of makes sense. Oh, God. No! Keep it together. Keep it together. I'm gonna go on the long route because I don't know how to do the shorter route here. So the long route is this. I know some people jump in the middle of that building to my right, but no can do, all right? Well, this is looking like a solid first place, I'll tell you that. A bit surprising if I may say so myself, but I'll take it. First place. Lovely stuff. Right, that was a Chiron, right? I didn't dream it. I'm pretty sure I saw a Chiron somewhere. Come on, let me see. And yeah, but actually, he got last place. Oof, unfortunate. But yeah, GTR Neon, ER9, Huayra BC, W12, ER9, Sorpasso GT3, and there's the Chiron. Man, what's going on with this? All right, just having a look over here, Midwest. I'm gonna brave it to say that I'm not gonna do great. I've been trying to, you know, not like studying and analyzing, but it does seem, from what I've seen, I tend to do pretty bad on this track. So let's see. I guess I just don't know how to do it proper. Shockwave, there we go. Oh, going in the middle, nice. I would see people doing that on Grand Prix. Is that the plural of a singular Grand Prix? Grand Prixes? Ah, I started too soon. That drift. Oh, man. All right. Terribly done, DBT. Yeah, and I'm not brave to did what that guy in the first place does. I know that's the pro move, you know, to take the sort of a ramp into the tunnel. Oof. It's not properly a ramp, but you know what I'm saying. Alright, well, you know, second place. Wait a second, does that mean that for the entirety of this video was all first or second places? That's kind of nice. I mean, once again, I don't know what's going on. If it's that this car is just that comfortable and I'm finding it so comfortable to drive that I'm doing relatively alright, considerably alright, or what is it? But hey, look at that. Defeated by Batista, but I defeated the XAR9, ER9, a lot of nines. Sorpasso GT3, Spano, and 2 more ER9s. I'm telling you, this car definitely seems to... That's not the car that I wanted to be looking at. Where's my car? Excuse me, where's my car? There's my car. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, I don't know. It seems like a very comfortable car to drive. Would I recommend you to go for it? Well, if you have a lot of tokens, you really like this car, sure, why not? Like I said, it does seem to be a pretty goodish car. I don't know that, it's in any way, shape, or form a king, but it definitely seems one that it's fun to drive just for the general balance of it, I suppose, with a really good acceleration and whatnot. I don't know. Seems like a fun one. I personally am not gonna go for it because I'm always trying to save tokens for my Lambos, and I'm still waiting for more Lambo news, so yeah, we'll see. But alright, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye!